We all know what a king is. This is King Henry. King Henry drinks. King Henry drinks Ucky. King Henry drinks Ucky Dark. King Henry drinks Ucky Dark chocolate. King Henry drinks Ucky Dark chocolate milk. Now what does King Henry have to do with the metric system? Well, if you remember that King Henry drinks Ucky Dark chocolate milk, you will know how to convert metric units. How, you might ask? Simple. The first letters of King Henry drinks Ucky Dark chocolate milk are the same as the first letters of the metric prefixes kilo, hecto, deca, units, deci, centi, and milli. Making a staircase, stepping down as you go to the right, King Kilo, Henry Hecto drinks Deca, Ucky units, or your single letters, Dark Deci, Chocolate Centi, Milk Milli. Now make your own. Remember, King Henry drinks Ucky Dark Chocolate Milk. Well, the keeper of the magical orange orb has his King Henry drinks Ucky Dark Chocolate Milk staircase, and since you're at least as smart as he is, I know you have it too. Well, I'm sure you're asking yourself, hey, we all love King Henry and his crazy 8 wives, but how do I use my King Henry drinks Ucky Dark Chocolate Milk staircase to find answers to actual math problems? Well, I'm glad you asked. What we need to do is find out where we are on this staircase, and whichever direction we go is the same direction we move our decimal. And I just so happen, surprise, surprise, to have an example right here. I've got 2,365 centimeters equals some number of meters. Well, now I need to know how many meters that is. Well, I start by looking at my M. I see that I have an M on my staircase, but it is also a single letter. So despite the fact that it is an M, since it's one letter all by itself, I'm actually going to the unit spot. But you knew that. So I start right here at my centi spot. I go 1, 2 jumps, and I get 2 steps up to units. Oh boy, I don't have a decimal. Well, what am I going to do? That's right again. My decimal goes behind my 5 because this is a whole number. I take 1, 2 steps in the same direction I did on my staircase, and I get that 2,365 centimeters is the same as 23 and 65 hundredths meters. Awesome! Well, I've now gone from smaller to bigger. That leaves me to wonder, how do I go from bigger to smaller? Well, it just so happens I have another example problem. I have 7/10 kilograms and I need to go to a certain number of centigrams, and I don't know how many. It's a good thing I have a King Henry drinks Ucky Dark Chocolate Milk staircase to help me find my answer. Well, I have a decimal in this one. I don't need to freak out. But since I see that I will crash into my kilograms label, I have brought my 700ths down below. Well, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps down to my centi step. I never count where I start. I always count the steps I actually take. So since my guy is already on kilo, I do not count that kilo. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. Well, I take 5 steps with my decimal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in the exact same direction. Well, what do I do with these little bubbles here? I got a 7, but nothing going on behind it. That's right, kiddos. I fill in zeros. So I get 700 kilograms is the exact same as 7,000 centigrams. We will be doing metric all week, so you will need to know your King Henry drinks Ucky Dark Chocolate Milk staircase method and how that will easily get you the correct answers. And on Friday, when you take your test, I'm expecting you to make a King Henry drinks Ucky Dark Chocolate Milk staircase to get you the correct answers. Now have fun on today's assignments, as well as the assignments all week.